See what's going on here, internets? You know what I'm saying? It's about to be winter outside. You know what I'm saying? And
Cold Wars.
Combat Jack Show has been blessed with these pieces, man. These commemorative. Well, you tell us what it is, man.
All right, Combat. First of all, thank you for having us on the show, man. No,
tell the internets who you guys are, man.
Hey, they were the first guys. They were the first guys to put us on the scene, and like I said, I only felt right by coming through.
How were we the first guys?
Ray came through,
right?
And you guys had that conversation about the jacket, like when he, back in the summertime when nobody was wearing winter coats.
Look at these zippers.
Yeah, waterproof. Those are waterproof.
Right.
Those are waterproof, just in case you get stuck in the swamp.
Okay.
But my name is John Nunez. This is my partner, Saga, Danny Cabral. He's the lead designer over at CL95. And this is our Linx Beach commemorative jacket for the 20th anniversary of Only Built for Cuba Linx. Obviously, you know who the big boss is. Raekwon, the chef, and my partner.
Now these are different pieces.
Right. Okay, since the story behind the jacket was it was Ray's been my brother like forever. Funny story.
Are you from the Shaolin?
No, I'm from Queens.
Okay,
I'm from Flushing.
Building, right?
And the way Ray and I met was just crazy. One day I was running to catch a flight. I live in Miami now.
Right.
Running to catch a flight. They had a lid store inside the airport.
Right.
I needed a Met hat real quick. So I buy the hat, and when I got to catch my flight, I turn around and I knock Ray over.
Oh my God.
So then when Ray stumbles back, crazy. I'm like, oh shit. It's fucking Raekwon the chef.
Right.
One of my favorite rappers, all my favorite rapper. I won't admit that anymore, but I take a picture with him, I jump on the flight real quick, and I'm on my way.
Right.
It just when I'm on the plane, it just so happens that Ray sits with me in the same aisle, and we just start having a conversation, and the rest is history. Fast forward 13 years later, the anniversary Cuban Link rolls around, and I just had this idea to buy the Linx Beach, the snow beach, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And when I did find it, it cost about $5,000. But I said, shit, man, my friend made the jacket famous. Why don't I just call him up and talk about making up a jacket in a 21st century version? Make improvements on the jacket that I would, because, for all intents and purposes, the Snow Beach wasn't a real functional jacket. I said, let's make one that's fashionable and functional.
What were they made of initially?
Polyester. Saga, I think you described. Yeah, it was cotton.
It was like just the same fleece. Maybe this one's better quality.
But the outside wasn't
polyester.
It was polyester.
Yes.
Yeah, polyester and cotton together like.
I just said let's make a 21st century version of the jacket. Make every improvement possible.
Right.
And like I said, it's a new day. It's a new day. That's 3M reflected, by the way.
Okay.
So we just made a jacket that could stand the test of time.
So let me ask you something, man, because like going back to what the Lord Yeezy said, it's not Ralph, right? But what y'all telling me is y'all made these better than the original Ralph. Is that sacrilegious?
It's some might think that,
right?
And it's okay. But like I pose this one question. I'm like, man, avalanche. You're stuck in the mountains or you're under some snow. You want to rock this or you want to rock that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this will save your life one day. Right. It looks cool, but technically it's built to withstand. It's comparable to any North Face, Marmot, Canada Goose.
Wow.
Like when you put this thing on, you're gonna feel the difference.
Right. So what's my comfort? What temperature will I be comfortable in until it goes lower than that? Like, man, we're talking 30.
I think we could go lower than that.
We're talking what?
All 20? The way. We go all the way.
0?
Yeah.
We can. This could withstand 0.
This
y'all got to come back on the coldest day.
I'm trying to.
Let's do it.
I've been looking.
I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt.
It's built to wear a t-shirt. Right. You can wear the Linx Beach t-shirt if you want. Like this is meant to just wear with a t-shirt.
We do the interview outside.
Yeah. This membrane fabric, which this is the same membrane fabric that Gore-Tex uses.
Okay.
Now this fabric is 3-ply, and the only ones that use this is the Coast Guard.
Okay.
This is comparable to that.
Wow.
All right, so
did this all go into the design?
Yes, like my idea was, our idea was to make a jacket that could withstand the elements and you still look fly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What do you say to Ralph heads that say this ain't Ralph? What do you say to them?
Just give it a chance.
Have you gotten a lot of flack for
Yeah,
this?
in the beginning we did, but then when the General Thurston Howell came through and co-signed to it, and he got one. It's on right now, but you can't be a hypocrite now when the Low Lives are launching their brand.
Right, exactly.
Now, like I said, shout out to
Thurston, and we got to get Thurston. I see you.
Yeah,
we've been going back.
It's my neighbor.
Okay,
Thurston's my neighbor.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you can't look, man. We didn't try to copy or take anything away from Ralph, but like I said, I'm just. Where are you gonna get this feeling again?
Right.
You know, it's so hard.
Right.
There's only 3. You know, if you went looking for it, there's only 3 maybe available right now.
Right.
Like I said, me personally,
3 available where, like
on eBay.
on eBay.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's their retail like?
Anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000.
Jesus Christ.
You know, for a jacket that's 20 years old,
Right.
and that the integrity isn't where it needs to be anymore.
Right.
You know,
How much do these retail for?
these bad boys right here, they're not for everybody. You know, and we did that with a purpose, $600. Wow. But it's still, and people are buying it.
Right.
People are buying it because it's like, to me, it's like a work of art.
Right.
It's not, man. It's not a winter coat that you're gonna go out and do some
Shovel
crazy
snow?
Yeah, right.
I might shovel snow.
No,
with this, like-
you'll be the coolest kid on the block.
Yeah,
though.
right,
You'll be
right.
the flyest dude on the block. So
Now let me ask you something else, man. Like, who else co-signed this, man? Is that King talking? Who else co-signed these, man?
man, there's no one's said no.
Right.
Everybody. I mean, since the weather hasn't broken yet, you haven't seen them up, but I'll let you know that the game got it.
Nice.
Fab got it. Just on Instagram the other day, he was mad that he didn't have it, but I got it to him. Little Bow Wow, well, Bow Wow now.
Right.
Shout out
Did
to
Just
Chuck
get one? Does Just have one?
I am here
Yes.
to deliver that personally.
Just Blaze.
I'm coming to see you. We already talked on Twitter.
Right.
I'm here. I'm not going home till he gets it.
Oh, these are gonna look good with these sneakers.
Yes,
man.
yeah.
Just Blaze
Yes,
sneakers.
yes.
Right?
I need. We'll trade.
How many did you manufacture, man?
1,000 limited edition.
Right.
And if this gets crazy, we're ready to go with another 1,000.
Does it look like it's about to go crazy?
Yeah, it
With
is.
this weather coming, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be crazy.
Now you designed these, right?
Yeah. I
What's-
spent maybe like 6 months doing research and fabric.
I mean,
like
look,
everything.
the shit you got on is crazy too, with the neck piece right here.
Yeah, the wind guard.
Yo, now what's your background? Are you a fashion guy? Are you you
I've
grew
been
up in-
drawing since I have memory.
Right.
I graduated from visual communication college, 4 years. So my whole life is art. I never dreamed to be into like fashion, but this guy dragged me into
No,
it. So it's
the whole story behind how I met Saga was crazy because I was looking for the jacket to reverse engineer it in the beginning.
Right.
The whole story started, like I told you, it was a doodle, and then I talked to Ray, and then I wanted it. So, but I had to go find the guys to make it.
Right.
So I went. He had the only one I could get my hands on to reverse engineer.
Right.
When I first met him, he thought I was there to rob him. He thought I was trying to take his jacket. No, I'm not that kind of dude.
Right.
So my man told me, he's like, yo, the guy's coming from Miami.
Right.
So but in the beginning he was a little apprehensive. So then I said, all right, listen, we don't have to do anything. Let my man tell him, that he needs the jacket, and it was Ray that told him he needed the jacket.
That's crazy.
That a year late, I mean, we're celebrating our first year anniversary just 2 days ago.
Congratulations.
Ray came through and let him know I need the jacket. We need to do our thing.
That's how. Now I noticed you got different designs. Tell us the science about the different designs.
No. Well, this
in terms of colorways.
Right. This is the original colorway, how it went down in '94.
Right.
All right. But then we just said, let's flip it on them. Our own 21st century version of the jacket.
Right.
And it's just a reverse. It's just a reverse. Flipper of the
So are
original.
both colorways available?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Not forever though. Not forever.
Right.
It's crazy that everybody seems to be gravitating towards this one. I guess a lot of the Snow Beach owners have this. And I'm sorry that they're mad. Like the jacket doesn't cost $5,000 anymore.
Exactly.
They have an option, but I didn't try to do that. Like I don't care who made the jacket. I wanted that feeling.
Yo, the stitching in here is crazy. There's not one loose stitch. Man. I'm looking at the stitching.
And it's got, like I said, it's technical. It's got core ventilation everywhere.
Oh shit.
So in case it gets a little hot.
It's like an Iron Man suit.
What's funny you say that, Combat, that we call this one the Mark 1,
the Mark 1
and Mark 2.
The Mark 2.
Just like Iron Man suits.
Right, that's crazy.
Just because this against some light, this reflects like the arc reactor,
Right. Now tell me tell me about Linx. Tell me about Linx.
All right, Linx Beach. Like I didn't want to. I wanted to spoof it, but I couldn't. I didn't want to remake the Snow Beach, but I wanted to make something that would pay homage to both the album. So we went from like Chef Sport to Chef Beach, you know, and then finally I just one day just doodling Linx Beach, Chef Sport,
perfect,
and fonts, all the fonts and everything is to the exact specifications of the original Snow Beach.
Right.
The company name CL95, obviously the year, commemorating the year, and obviously CL represents Cuban links.
Right.
You know, fashion.
See this right here?
Fashion and function. It is one little detail here that's in here that I added personally was, you know, the track was Can It Be So Simple, but can it still be so simple 20 years later?
Damn.
You know?
Damn, you put your life into this.
You know, man, like my background's not in fashion, just so you guys know. Like zero, you know, my background. You know, it's funny. I worked across the street right here.
Okay.
You know, in finance 10 years. And it's funny that I'm here with you guys tonight, you know, 10 years later. You know, my background, I was a stockbroker on Wall Street.
Wow.
The last time I was here was September 11th.
Wow.
The last time I was here. And just to be back here with you guys, you know, just commemorating this moment, you know, it's like, I'm definitely, you know, taken back by it. But, but I've always loved hip hop. You know, I wore the suits, but in my office, I was pumping the purple tape. You know,
of course.
My roots are, you know, like I said, it's hip hop first and everything else later.
Yo, Saga, tell me about this piece right here, man. Yeah. This piece is ridiculous, man.
I mean,
you don't wear both of them at the same time, no? Oh, sometimes you just smoke some of that dust, be like, ah! Stop.
No, it's the same thing. I mean, like, we went through the same research for the hoodie. Pretty much everything that we've done, even the t-shirts, through research. Nothing when it came out of the blue and like, yo, let's do
where you from, man?
Dominican Republic.
Where'd you get here, man? Because your accent is
20 years ago.
It's Dominicano.
How your accent didn't change yet, man?
No rice and beans.
No shots. That's the question. Yo, your man's accent is immaculate. No, I'm sorry.
This hoodie right here, you know, it's also available right now. This is, you know, like
what does this retail for?
$185. Okay. We made this piece for everybody, you know, just in case. We wanted everybody to have the opportunity to celebrate in this whole capsule. Right. So we decided to make this hoodie, which was banging from Jump Street, but also we made it affordable where, let's say, you know, you can't spend the $600 on a jacket, but at least, you know, take the opportunity to own this bad motherfucker right here.
This is dope. Where do people go, man?
Right now, you can buy it online and select retailers. Right now in Queens, we got Cheap Elements, Vinny Styles.
Vinny Styles is about to carry it?
Yeah, about to carry it. I'm about to see Vinny this week. In Tokyo, the basement. Okay. In Vancouver, Get Dipped. Shout out to Martini. Okay. And right now, man, to be honest with you, like the bulk of the orders are coming off social media. Right. You know, I sent the jacket to Korea the other day. The guy found it. He just Googling it. Right. He was looking for just the same way I was. Right. And it's kind of cool. Like it's a journey. Like when people go searching for it, you know, they come up with this.
This is crazy, man.
Just please.
The stash spot.
Yeah, everybody calls it, you know, the stash.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, so like I said, we're proud of it, man. And you know what? To be honest, if it was up to us, we'd still be working on this jacket right now.
What's next? What's next?
Right next is the X Games. We have.
So this is going to be worn at the X Games?
Yes.
Yes. You have a team that's wearing this, or is it the official jacket?
No. It's that's a crazy story. Like this whole thing is a crazy story. When we finally decided to go forward with this jacket, we wanted someone to represent it. A lot of people like, hey, let's get the Shaun Whites of the world. I was like, nah, I don't want to go that route. It's cookie cutter. Right. So my first thought was to find a black extreme athlete. Yes. So when I Googled it, a name came up. Henry Carlo, the cat's from Sweden, white boy with dreads. But I'm going to tell you the story behind this kid. And this is why he's part of the team. Henrik, in the 2012 Olympics, I'm not sure, in Sochi, I think it was 12 or 13, I can't remember. When he was standing on the podium, instead of thanking his parents or his trainers or whatever, my man throws up the Wu-Tang W and says Wu-Tang is for the children. Wow. And I was like, this is the guy that we need.
That's crazy.
So my first knee-jerk reaction is to track the guy down. Right. I find the guy through like, you know, I do what I do.
Everybody's accessible.
You know, so I track him down, we talk about it, he's on board. It just so happens that his partner, he has a buddy that did like the meth and red of free skiing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Phil Casabon. He comes on board.
That's crazy.
Tanner Hall, 10 gold medals, comes on board. All of a sudden, we got a squad. You know,
that's crazy.
20 gold medals between the 3 of the guys.
Wow.
So they're all fans of hip hop, fans of Ray, and what I
would not fans of
Oh
you.
no, they love the jacket, and all I wanted to do was merge hip hop and extreme sports, and create a product that's, you know, that they could compete in, because those guys don't really have any say in what they wear, so they have very little input.
Right.
So, you know, these guys, they saw this, they fell in love with it. It's on ever since. So you'll see these guys, and possibly in the next Olympics, you know, maybe a remastered version. They have competition models. I mean, their models are a little more technical to withstand, you know, the performance aspect of it.
That's crazy, man. This is dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know, I'm definitely honored, man.
Come on, man.
To represent.
To be here,
Beach, you know
to be here with you guys, you know.
Saga, man. This is definitely
enjoy it, man.
Keep me posted, man. I'm about to give y'all my number, man.
Enjoy it with my deepest compliments.
Anything I could push for y'all, man. This is definitely an honor, man.
Definitely, you'll be the coolest kid on the block. That's all I'm saying.
Tell the internet where they can find you.
Hey, if you need this piece right here, it won't be around forever. You can find it at cl95.com, www on the internet.
Y'all got the royal purple.
Yeah, and that's in commemoration of the purple tape. You know, that was a little, you know, subtle detail. Purple lining again. It's just little subliminals right there. You know, just to remember, you know, own that little piece of history right here, man. It's a work of art. I'm proud of it. We're proud of it. You know, you guys won't regret it.
Linx Beach, B.
Yeah.